What is going on YouTube land? I am Chris Catalunya. Before we get into this shoe review today, go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And we're hitting it really close to that 10,000 subscriber mark here on this channel. Thanks if you're subscribed already. If you're not, you definitely will want to, because once we hit 10k, I'm gonna give away a Supreme Super Soaker and a Supreme Floral Skateboard deck. So definitely fight the algorithm, hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. So today we're actually going to talk about that Jordan 1 in the Royal Toe colorway. Now, maybe you were one of the lucky people, maybe you were not, but a lot of people did gain early access to the shoe via the SNKRS app, at least here in the United States. Now, if you know me, if you follow me on Twitter or you follow me on Instagram, you know my expressed hatred for the SNKRS app. I just never hit on anything in there. And then I got early access to this, so that was like kind of weird to me. And I was able to cop not only an adult size in a size 8.5, but I was also able to cop a kid size in that 7Y. Now, if you were not granted that early access via the SNKRS app on this Royal Toe 1, don't fret. You still have an opportunity tomorrow, which is May 9th, 2020, to collect on this shoe. Now, this is a general release shoe, meaning it will be released to your typical foot sites like your Champs, your Foot Action, all of those, your local sneaker boutiques, probably via their websites, depending if your state is open due to coronavirus. So that's like your Kiki at ATX or your Sneaker Politics, etc., etc., etc. Again, just because this is a general release shoe does not mean that this is going to be super easy to cop. You definitely need to put the footwork in to collect on this shoe. The Jordan 1 Royal Toes, they retail at a price point of $170 USD for the adult pair and $130 for the kids pair. Now, looking at the resale market, looking at StockX, looking at GOAT, this pair is going anywhere between $240 and $280 for the adult pair. The kids pair, anywhere between $200 and $250. My first impression of the Royal Toe 1, seeing it across the internet on the different pictures and whatnot, I really did like the color blocking on the shoe. I know a lot of people aren't fans of it. A lot of people wanted like that Fragment 1 color blocking on the shoe, but you have to understand, like, if Jordan provided us with that Fragment 1 color blocking on just a general release shoe, I think the Fragment 1 prices would go down. I mean, I don't think Nike really cares about that, but it's just too close. And it would provide more room for people to just start customizing their color blocking into Fragment 1 shoes, so I understand. Taking a look at the upper of the Royal Toe 1s, we have that synthetic leather going on this shoe. And comparing that to the Court Purple 2.0s, I know if you've watched this review, link above, I complained about the leather quality on this shoe. And in comparison, I actually think the Court Purple 2.0s have the better leather. It just feels a lot softer than what we get on this Royal Toe 1. It's not bad by any means, but when you're charging $170, I think you have to hold that expectation that we're going to get a tumbled pair or something like this leather is going to be soft and supple, but it's just not the case. I honestly don't have too much of a problem with it. I think the leather is a lot more durable and definitely won't crease as fast as like a tumbled leather. I have no real gripes about this, but it definitely doesn't feel better than the Court Purple 2.0s. And this is a definite downgrade by light years from the UNC to Chicago's and the Pine Green 2.0s. Like, there is a total mass difference between the two. The panels done up in black on the shoe are going to be the lacing system, the toe box area around the vamp, the Nike swoosh that is on both the lateral and the medial sides of the shoe, the heel cup, and the ankle strap area. And these leather panels, they're pretty smooth to the touch. Nothing to write home about. Pretty standard. What's probably the most ugly feature about this Air Jordan 1 Royal Toe is going to be that Jordan Wings logo done up in white, and that is debossed into that leather panel. It just looks super cheap. The paint doesn't look that great. It looks like it's about to chip. It doesn't look like it's pressed far enough into that leather. It's not a good look. And I get it, it's really difficult to apply white paint on something that is darker, but this, it just does not look good. The panels done in royal blue are going to be below and above the ankle strap area, and also at the vamp area, featuring perforated holes for airflow to your feet. We get into the lacing system where the eyelets, in typical fashion, from toe to the collar area, the eyelets are punched into black leather panels. Now, the default set of laces that we receive upon opening the box are a set of black laces, and then the secondary set are going to be that royal blue lace, which doesn't really match too well with the royal blue that is on the actual leather panels. Now, while I do enjoy both sets of laces, I saw pictures where someone employed a white set of laces onto the shoe, and those look Those look fire. Now if you like this Union 1 lacing style and you want to do it to your own shoes, I made a step-by-step instructional video. It's in the link above. Now behind those sets of laces is that padded tongue where you have nylon on the top and then you have cotton on the bottom. Towards the top of the tongue we have that black leather label with the Nike Air logo debossed in white ink. And it looks pretty good, no complaints about it. And Nike, as of recent, or at least since we had that price increase from $160 to $170, they've been affixing these leather labels atop the tongue. They're cool, but I think I prefer the woven labels if they're going to try to justify this leather label for that $10 markup. The lining of the shoe is done in a black neoprene fabric, which is my favorite. It is padded on the lateral, the medial, and at the heel of the shoe for ankle cushioning. In removing the insole, we have a black piece of fabric placed on a thin piece of blue foam, where we have the Nike Air logo right here in that royal colorway placed at the heel. The midsole of the shoe is identified by this white rubberized base that goes all the way around the shoe. At the heel of the shoe is that Nike Air technology that made Nike super famous. This provides cushioning or provides that impact resistance upon the heel. Now moving on to the outsole of the shoe, you'll see that it's done up in that royal blue color. Now it takes on your typical Jordan 1 traction marking where you have the circles at the top of the shoe, your grid marks at the bottom, and the Nike branding smack dab in the middle. And this too is employing that blown rubber to enable durability and flexibility upon walking in them. Sizing: when it comes to Jordan 1 shoes, I'm usually rocking a size 8.5 or a 9 US. 8.5 being my true to size, that's what these are, and they definitely fit true to size. In terms of comfortability, I don't care if you're a sneakerhead, I don't care if you're a hype beast, Jordan 1s are not comfortable. If you're a first time Jordan 1 buyer, Jordan 1s are not comfortable. The man himself in the Last Dance documentary, Michael Jordan, said the Jordan 1s were not comfortable and he wore them in the MSG game. They are not comfortable, but they can be comfortable if you employ a third-party insole into this shoe. I mean, let's be real, this is not a basketball shoe any longer. It's more of a lifestyle fashion shoe. So usually when I get a Jordan 1 shoe, I take out the insoles from this shoe, I put in my own soft sole insoles because I need arch support, my feet suck, and then they feel 100 times better. Links to the insoles that I use down in the description below. Overall, I really do enjoy this rendition or the color blocking of the Royal Toe 1s. It looks pretty good. Definitely has some vibes of like the Fragment ones or the Royal ones, but I mean, it stands on its own. One of the features, again, that I hate about this shoe is the Jordan Wings logo done up in white right here. I think they should have just depressed the logo in it and just not painted it. I think that would have looked 100 times better than applying this white ink. It just looks cheap. Again, the leather quality on this shoe, it's just okay. It's nothing to write home about, but I do think it'd probably be a lot more durable than, say, a tumbled pair of Jordans. The shoe retails at $170, and again, that's just something that I'm going to have to get used to. I think that's something that we're all going to have to get used to, especially since we've been accustomed to the $160 price point for quite a while, but it is what it is. Alright guys, I think this is a good stopping point for this video. What do you think about the Royal Toe 1s? Is it a good pickup? Is it a bad pickup? Did you get that exclusive access on the sneakers app? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris.Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And again, we're hitting it close to that 10,000 subscriber mark here on this YouTube channel. Thanks if you're subscribed. If you're not, please do. I would greatly appreciate you in fighting the algorithm. Alright guys, I'm Chris Catalunya, and we will check you next time. Cheers! Sige na!